What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Today, I think, is a good day for run requests, maybe. So let's try and do one. I have one here from Luc de Savo. Hopefully I'm getting that even slightly accurate. I believe I am. I got two here, actually. One of them is really interesting. Mage focusing on mana tech, which could be very cool. That's one I think, maybe I can just grab both of these. I have one with Mage focusing on mana tech, and I have another one with Freeze Int, which is just an odd thing to request, but I've done Freeze Warrior. I can do Freeze Int. Either way, I think I can just take both of these guys to start us off, because why not? Have the Fire Arrow, which is actually a pretty good skill for the early game. I may just keep it. I was going to reroll for the Explosion skill, but I think I can just go with this and be pretty happy with it. As for starter gear, you guys know the drill by this point, or at least you're probably catching on. The best thing to take now if you're playing the mod is this and this. These are the two best things. It's like no competition at all. It's hard to do better than that. It's money, it's stats. You can even collect more Carleon items along the way and get more money and more stats. It's just perfect. And we'll start with the skull room. Alright. May the run begin, and may it be good. I'd like this one to be a little more mod focused because the last run I did didn't have any modded items. So let's see if we can get some decent modded items on this one. If I'm doing mana tech, it would be very nice to show off the Dark Tech Marvel, which is an Omen that Mr. Bacanudo and I added to the game that I haven't gotten to show off just yet. I don't even think I've seen it either on stream or in any solo recording. So let's see if we can just find it at the minimum, which means lots of item rooms more than likely on this run we're going to be doing. Even though the early game is simple and easy, you still got to respect it at least a little bit, which is why I'm taking this along the slow side. Also, we have two rather slow skulls, especially Mage, who is like kind of notorious for being slow. So, okay, we're not going to take a genie. If I see a more interesting skull, you guys know me, I will take it. But for now, I'm focused on these two, and also Donka Knights. This might actually be kind of a tough Donka. Maybe not, though. We do... Oh, also, I saw the Omen Cat over there. What's the Omen Cat doing down here? Wait, that's weird. Yeah, this is looking like it might actually be a really tough Donka. Thankfully, no scary enemies are appearing. Otherwise, it would be, like, maybe impossible. Not that there's any too scary enemies in Act 1. You can get those mecha golem guys. This is weird. Yeah, this guy. Okay, this is the guy I don't want to see. I don't have time to just lounge around. I gotta get through this because we still got another one over here to do. It would actually suck to fail the Donka. It's not looking like I'm going to, though, even if this does take a while. Just these slow poke skulls making it harder. But yeah, we're out of here. It was a good opportunity to farm some money and get even more money from the Donka themselves. Let's talk to the Donka. When I looked at you closely, you have a similar build to us, Donka. How about it? Do you want to learn the defense skill of the Donka? Our Donka brethren wouldn't reject someone as strong as you, Donka. Show me. Give me. It'd be cool if they gave you like a shield item that was based off of these. I feel like the Donka event could use some expanding, and that would be a cool way to do it. Dark Tech Marvel. Ooh, Cryptic Collectible. Okay, never. You know what? Sure, man. I'll take a Cryptic Collectible. This is one of the Omens that Mr. Bacanudo and I made. Mr. Bacanudo is responsible for the two sprites on this. Just want to make that clear. They're very good. The heart of a true collector desires what it desires, even when it doesn't know what lies inside. This item gains 1 random inscription, which is relic in this case. When you have 14 or more different inscriptions, transform this item. So, transformation-based item. It's going to be interesting to fill this out. I kind of have come to the conclusion with this Omen in particular that really finding it in the early game is very important, because the later you find this, the harder it is to fulfill the condition. you can actually find yourself struggling to fulfill it if you pick it up too late, because you've already built your run and you already have like your run is like condensed. Also, let me not lose my reassembly here. Gotta remember that I have this Omen now. Because, you know, despite this being a very powerful Omen, it is still an Omen. And Omens are very scary. I'm kind of hoping we low roll our doors here. Yes, we did, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to lose my reassembly if I'm not careful, so... Oh! Oh! Okay. Just don't kill me. Okay, we're out of here. Okay. Holy shit. Oh shit, I don't want to drop that. I'm glad I realized I did that. Definitely picking up some food there. It's pretty important here that... Actually, I can't awaken this, actually. Okay, I'll actually take that. That's a solid pickup. This is 2 inscriptions I don't have. This is also 2 inscriptions I don't have. And I'll also buy this. That's also 2 inscriptions I don't have. I think. Yes. Alright. Cryptic Collectible is underway. Currently doing nothing for me. It's exclusively a downside. This is not the adventurer I wanted to see. She's quite a menace. Really one of the only early adventurers who is like even slightly difficult to deal with. She just kind of always sucks, huh? Like, there's never a time where you're happy to see this adventurer. She's kind of the worst. Jesus Christ, please. Oh my god, the food item like lowered my attack speed. Oh no! Oh my god, please. Okay, that's really bad, obviously. Not that the run's over, but like we are on a tough path now. If I could just awaken this Cryptic Collectible, all will be well. Because then I'm going to be very, very powerful. And we even have Relic on our Cryptic Collectible to like give me extra HP. Which is fair. It's like solid to have. But losing reassembly at the very beginning of a run, never quite desirable. Okay, let's remember the min-max here. Don't kill her, because this could have the... Okay, it could have the soul extractor. I've seen it happen to Mr. Bacanudo. It has not happened to me. But, like, anything is possible. I'm going to take this Wraith here. Because Wraith is, like, one of the slept-on quints, in my opinion. People don't recognize it for being good. When it's, like, very, very good. Ever since the devs buffed it, it's, like, pretty much had a complete turnaround. It used to be probably the worst quint in the game. I don't even remember when they buffed it. It might have been 1.7.3. But... now it's a good one. If you haven't played with Wraiths in a while, I would recommend picking it up. Certainly one of the quints that enables that one item, Diorite Circular. Which if we see, I'll probably take. Not that I'm necessarily committed to keeping on a hold of the Wraith the whole run, but I'm considering it. Like, it's that good. That was a good thing to happen there. Penance. Gotta make sure I keep an eye on that. Okay, this will do the trick. I hope. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Wraith. Also, this would be a decent run for the Claws of Raptor, too. If I hold on to this Wraith here. Where did it... Oh, man. I was talking about this on stream the other day, but... never read the dialogue from the Carleon soldiers. Worst mistake of your life. It's like so depressing. Let's hope we get something good here. Main goal of this shop should be awakening this Cryptic Collectible. This is good. It's kind of run enabling, but I have to keep in mind I'm trying to go for a certain build here. Let's keep going. Definitely, right? Yeah, it just has to be. I only get one inscription from this, but I could just buy 2 new ones here, maybe? Okay, yes. Oh, but I have to sell something. Wait, yeah, I can't do that then. Item room? It's very important that by the time I get to Yiggy, I awaken this Cryptic Collectible. It's like super, super important. If I don't, we could be in trouble. Yiggy with exclusively a downside attached to me with 0 upside doesn't sound ideal. Oh, what? Okay, we killed him. I honestly thought he had already fired off his 3 things there, which is why I used like a skill that locks you in place for a bit. I'm also now realizing like this should be a very good showcasing for the mage, because one of the big downsides of playing the mage is the long animation times, and we can bypass that. Oh my god, holy shit. Okay, this is actually quite a scary predicament I'm in now. Now I'm scared of, worried about the run. Shocker. Thank God we saw this item room. Tornado. Okay. Really gotta keep my eyes peeled right now. Let's do the rest of this room real quick. I need to be careful using this mage. One thing I think I should maybe do instead of directly facing this guy is put the Wraith here. Let the Wraith handle him. Also, don't stand there because the tornado could manifest literally right there. Okay, Wraith is doing its job. Thank you, Wraith. Holy shit. Wraith doubters looking around. Where you at? I don't think there are any Wraith doubters. But I like to pretend that there's a bunch of people like, Wraith sucks. Oh my god, not another Omen. Oh no, and it's like an interesting one too. Oh no. Oh no, none of this finishes off the Cryptic Collectible. I can't take this Omen. I would die instantly. I think I'm gonna take this. It's max HP, but god, I got screwed there. I have to face this Yiggy with a downside, an exclusive downside. This could be death. This could very well be death. Oh man, oh man. Okay, I'm putting my gamer goggles on, guys. We don't even have a good skull to fight this Yiggy too. This is bad. This is very bad. Also, look at my core quartz. I only have 5. Oh, and Wraith isn't hitting him? Oh no. I don't have Mana Tech 3 to solve the issue here with being stuck in place for a while. I have to be very precise with when I attack Yggdrasil, because if I get stuck in place at the wrong moment, that would be not ideal. Okay, now it's attacking Yiggy. Okay, never mind, it's not anymore. Okay, see, stuff like that. I have to be careful as all hell. Man, this is bad. Whew. It's the hardest Yiggy of all time. Never has there been a harder Yggdrasil. Even your first ever Yiggy fight, where you probably lost to him, was easier than this. Okay. We're not one hit right now, but we're close. One thing I want to do is time this. I can still, because the platforms are going to disappear, and I won't be able to hit them. But if I leave it, actually, maybe it didn't matter, actually. But better safe than sorry. Basically, I was trying to place it while it could still do something to him. But, mainly the thing that is damaging Yiggy when it comes to this is the explosion on Wraith afterwards, not necessarily AoE. So, I really shouldn't even consider the AoE. Okay, here we go. I have the panic button here. Okay, this will do a lot of damage to Yiggy while he's on the ground here. This could go wrong in like a matter of seconds, so I'm not like comfortable or anything yet. Okay, I should have saved that for panic button purposes, I think. Okay, I can just swap. Looking good. Whew! Alright, the run lives! Now we can get last resistance. And pretty much only last resistance because of the amount of core quartz I got, which is really fucked up. I don't know why the game's been so stingy. Also, we have this. This gets me there on Cryptic Collectible. That's really all that matters. Although I'm pretty much almost certainly taking that lunar ring. Like, how much does this help me? It doesn't help at all in the mage because, yeah, it's simple. Oh, there we go. There's the Cryptic Collectible. Idol of Insanity now. I don't desire anything anymore. I have everything I've ever wanted. This item gains 1 random inscription, which is the relic. Increases the number of each inscription you have by 1. Increases collection desires inscription requirement by 1. So it's basically doubled Prince's box, but with Omen on it. And, balanced around hard mode. When we were designing this item, it was very important to me that Bach do it right. When he released a video where he showed an item called clone, which was pretty much just clone, but without the what's it called? Without the masterpiece requirement for clone, and it was just like an item in the legendary slot, and that was a no. That was like, hell no, we can't do that. And then we went to the drawing board and like came up with some solutions and ultimately decided on this. And frankly, it's a great item, but I don't find it to be too overwhelmingly powerful, but it is very powerful, to be sure. The strongest thing the devs ever put into the game was clone. And by a long shot, like clone was too powerful in my opinion, and frankly so was doubled Prince's box, which is the second most powerful thing the devs have ever come up with and put in Skul the Hero Slayer. And this is like near that, I suppose, and it inherently is, but with more balance. Putting Omen on something is like a pretty big way to balance something. And certainly increasing the collection desire amount was also extremely necessary for something like this. I think we did a good job bringing like the clone slash doubled Prince's box effect into hard mode. This is like one of the items that Mr. Bacanudo I think is like especially proud of, and I cannot blame him. It's very cool. So we're going to enjoy this run. From here, it gets a lot easier. Like, Act 1 may very well be the hardest thing that we come across, which is, like, pretty cool when that happens. It's like a rare moment where Act 1 is, like, especially hard. You don't get that too often. You can get rid of this probably at this point. I suppose I should get rid of this first. Lose a few stats, but nothing too crazy. Probably still going to, at some point, take Collection Desire, but maybe I won't since we got that Ambition, which I didn't even acknowledge. I didn't even bring it up, just because I was too excited about the Cryptic Collectible. It also makes things like Masterpiece easier to accomplish, which maybe means I'll take this. I did just do a Masterpiece run. Also, here is the Prisoner. So far, I'm not on the freeze path. I think I am going to take this. Keep this, get rid of my int. Sure. We'll save up all of our bone shards moving forward to upgrade this guy immediately. Take this and get wisdom. I should probably look for the solar sword though. Oh my god. Wait, hang on. Wait a second. We have every gold gaining thing in the game, and we can just buy treasure for here. Wait, do I have treasure? Oh, I do have treasure. Never mind. I forgot about the clone. Buy that. Yes, please. Wait, why'd that? Oh, wait, it came back. Okay. That broke my heirloom, but gave it back immediately. Thank God. And I'm feeling pretty good. This run's off to a start. This run's off to something, man. What is this run off to? You know, great things, I would say. It started off on such shaky grounds. Basically, anytime you hand me an Omen, things are going to get a little hectic. Omens are my kryptonite. I am very bad with Omens. It's basically down to my risky playstyle, where, like, if I'm about to take damage, I have a habit of, I don't need that, actually. I have a habit of swapping to avoid taking the damage instead of trying to dodge the damage. And that's good under normal circumstances, but when you add, like, a bunch of damage amplification to the player, like, you know, like, from the enemies, it's, like, exclusively bad. Like, the swap shield is very, very powerful, and it's something I used to always talk about being, like, the thing that people don't understand is, like, very powerful in Skul, and it's still very powerful. It's just very bad on Omen runs and also on curse runs where you have a curse that makes you take more damage or something. Stuff like that makes it a lot harder to justify. Be taking those bone shards. We can quite possibly, if I'm lucky, get, unless this is the adventurer door, which it is. I was about to say, maybe there's a chance I get my king awoken here. And I guess there still is, but it's very low. I would really like to, though. Like, as early a king as possible is always pretty important to do, so you can have more time to build up your... Oh, there's the souls. To have more time to build up your... Why am I blanking? Curse chests. Curse chests. God, I'm so stupid. I apologize. I'm a moron. Okay, Wraith, please. Thank you. Do I have Heritage? That's like one of the things I don't have. I would gladly take Heritage. In fact, you know, where's that Claw Raptor I was talking about? That's an item I would love to bring along. You can just die to Wraith, or not. Jump out the way at the last second. Whatever floats your boat, sir. I'm not going to judge. Alright, remember not to kill her. Okay, it's not there. It's such a small min-max that's, like, very minor. But, honestly, it's one day it's going to happen. And if I don't get used to doing this, I'm going to be mad at myself when I kill the adventurer. And it's, like, right here, you know? And I would love to have her legendary. I'm kind of tempted to delete this. Because, like, there's probably more value in having this than that. I do quite like the Brawl, but I think I will do that. Maybe, what if I end up not getting enough bone shards to upgrade my my prisoner to legendary? Like, that thought is in my brain right now, and it's a very intrusive thought, and I hope it fucks right off. I'm going to get enough bone shards to, like, I'm not going to be one off or anything stupid. That ain't happening. Positivity. Like, especially from treasure. Like, treasure's going to help in that regard. It ain't happening, dog. Maybe I just get that shit right here. Already missing Brawl. Okay, and that's an instance, I think, where, like, I wouldn't have been able to kill that guy, and he would have gotten away with my money if I didn't have the item I have right now. Maybe I'm coping. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. God, okay, I'll just live with it, I guess. I didn't mean to do that. Look how much money I have, by the way. I don't know why I moused down there. I've already done a ninja run, even though it pains me to throw away a ninja run. I did one not that long ago. Maybe I'm better off with this ability. It's like overall a better ability than the fire arrow ability, in my opinion. It does more damage, and we already have piercing on our thief armor, so like there's really no need to have the fire arrow. It's like redundant, basically. All right, that does it. Yeah, that does do it. Nice. All right, that's a guaranteed Act 3. prisoner or king, which is good. It's like, that's like a decent high roll, I suppose. Certainly can't complain. I think my last king was a little earlier, but you know what? We can't compare that to this. Wisdom and relic, huh? Does this become... I don't think this becomes a relic run just because I have a relic on this. I think relic's just a nice little inscription that's joining me on this run. I don't think I'm actually building the relic for it, even though this is quite a decent prince's box. Also, I already passed on the opportunity to go masterpiece, so I think I'll just continue to pass it. Now, obviously, this is tempting. It kind of takes away what I was talking about earlier about having like the AoE piercing with this to like make the fire arrow less useful. But honestly, I'm just a bigger fan of this item overall, which most people are. I don't think I need to convince people of the greatness of hidden or invisible knife. It's like universally probably one of the most loved items in Skul. I think we're actually no, I'm supposed to be building Manatech, so I should continue doing that. I do want this though. What's my crit? 35. I also don't want to get rid of my treasure 4 right now, but maybe I should because we've already gotten our king. Like I would get rid of this first, sure. Still have all this money gain, I guess, which is still nice, but like I do need to eventually get rid of treasure 4. It's a luxury, and it's a good luxury, don't get me wrong. But most runs don't end on treasure 4. Actually, I could still have treasure 4. Wait, never mind. Get that shit right back. Fuck it. I'm going to continue the treasure 4 train for as long as I can. Rant denied. Rant ignored. Treasure 4 is back. It's that simple. Alright, this is a good vibes run. Despite the inconvenience early on, I'm kind of vibed up. Maybe deceptively so. Maybe my vibes are a little too high for like my current predicament. Like, it's not like things are going swimmingly. They're going well, but they could be going better. You know, I could have my reassembly. I'm getting my money. You can't stop me. I'll still take bone shards. Oh, okay, Harpy. That's good vibes. The vibes just continue, guys. Like, I don't know what's happening. It's hard to pinpoint how vibed up I am right now. But I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling the vibes. This is a good Skul the Hero Slayer run so far. And honestly, like I was saying, I kind of like struggling in Act 1 sometimes. Like, it's a good reminder that, like, even though it's, like, the easiest portion of the game, DM10 takes no prisoners. Like, you can just go fuck yourself in DM10. Like, everyone can go fuck themselves. That's the rules. Like, you're going to suffer. You have Stockholm Syndrome. If you play this, you have Stockholm Syndrome. It's that simple. Champion, he does have the best skills. This is like, if I'm going to use Champion, it's with these skills. However, ooh, excuse me. I'm doing a run request, so cheerio. Yeah, I think I do have Champion run request though. Pretty sure I have one that's literally just play Champion. I have one from G-Light, Rapidity, Omen with Champion, or Frost, or all three together. Champion, yeah, from Chainsaw 70 to 9. I apologize, a Chainsaw. I'll do the Champion run soon, I promise. But I'm already on the road to a run request, and I'd like to do it, so we will continue the path that we're on. Champion will show up again. And we have the king. Like, who can be upset when I have the king? Or I'm about to have the king. Alright, ladies. This is where the vibes come to die, basically. Never, ever don't take this fight seriously. Worst mistake you'll ever make. This is, in my opinion, I still believe this, the hardest fight in Skul. You know, I don't really talk about it that much anymore because I feel like it puts new players off. Like, how could Haxa say such a thing? He must be a fucking fool, and he must suck at Skul for having an opinion that bad, even though it's a good opinion. The more you play Skul, the more you come to realize, but I don't struggle with them as much as I did in, like, the early to mid days of the Dark Mirror. I've gotten a lot better at fighting these fucking beasts. Calling them sisters is humanizing them too much, in my opinion. They're fucking monsters. You can just die, madam. I'm not going to do the fight the right way. Usually, a good way to play this fight is to get both of the sisters down pretty low in phase 1, so they revive with less HP in phase 2. But if the game doesn't present like good RNG for that, then I don't know, you're probably better off just fighting them normal. And also, if you're incapable of like dodging reliably in phase 1, you shouldn't do what I do. Like, I always say that this is like the right way to do this fight, but people will always say, like in my comments, that they struggle dodging in phase 1. And if you do, don't follow my lead. Do whatever makes sense for you. Although I do recommend, if you have the ability to do it, you should try and lower their HP in phase 1 as much as possible. Like, as you can see, I'm pretty seamlessly fighting her at this point. Like, I've gotten used to it. Even shitty patterns like what we got, like here, holy fucking shit. That's like what I'm talking about when I say, like, this fight is bullshit. Honestly, the devs need to fix it. I'm not angry ranting about it like I used to, because, like, thank God I've gotten good at this fight. But, it's an unfair fight in a lot of ways. And, you know, people can say that about the hero, but the hero is not unfair. The hero is, like, one of the best made bosses I've ever seen in any video game. Like, he telegraphs his moves very well. He, and unlike the Leon sisters, he actually follows your character whenever you're dodging him. Like, say, like, he's doing the screen slash move. He actually literally follows where you're at on the screen, so you can create, like, openings for yourself and stuff. Whereas this fight, their all screen slash move is 100% random, and they can appear very horizontal, like perpendicular to the ground, and very low to the ground, where it creates an undodgeable scenario that you have to jump up into the air and, like, time your dash well, and you can even still take a bunch of damage. It's bullshit. I've ranted a lot about Leona sisters. People know how I feel. Shadow Knight. I'm not... People get mad at me about my opinion on Shadow Knights, which, for the record, that there's like a video where I'm ranting and arguing with my Twitch chat about Shadow Knights being, like, bad. I think I was calling it bad. I was wrong. Shadow Knights is not a bad quintessence. It's a good quintessence. It's actually a very good quintessence. However, I don't know if I want it over Wraith. I hold this a quintessence in very high regard. Like, very, very high regard. The thing I don't like about Shadow Knights is its 88-second cooldown. It's literally double what Wraith's cooldown is. Like, this is 44, this is 88. And they do similar things. Like, this is an AoE quintessence that hits a lot of the field. This is an AoE quintessence that hits the entire field. But I can use this way more often than I can use this. That's why I'm not taking Shadow Knights here. And I stand by that. Mutant. Where's my other mutant? Where is it? I have mutant 3. I don't have mutant bot on a pedestal. Where the hell is my mutant? Oh, it's from... Okay, it's all from this clone snap. I was thinking about replacing that clone snap with this, but now that I see that all of it's coming from this, makes me not want to do it. Maybe I'll just pass. Maybe I break this, actually. We have so much money that I don't need to break it out. I think I will break the Shadow Knights. Let's get that max HP eye. But for the record, Shadow Knights is a good quintessence. Ignore me. If you saw that video, ignore everything I was saying. I was wrong. I'm actually not going to buy anything here. We have, freaking, ambition. God, my brain. My brain! It's so bad. What a bad brain. Bad brain. Bad! Upgrade this mage. You know, if I'm going to pass up the champion over the mage, I'm committing to this mage, even if I see something cool. God, we have the meteors. I really don't like the meteors. Okay, so now we have the king, which means less swap. But if you're familiar with my content, you know me. I'm a swap player. Even when I have something like the king, I'm still going to swap. So, you know, I do acknowledge that it's best not to swap with the king. I just like swapping, dog. it's fun for me. I like it. What do you want from me? And also, King has like a shockingly decent swap. I used to dog on it and say it sucked, but if you're literally standing right in the middle of an enemy as you swap as the King, it like disintegrates them. It just turns them into a red mist. Where once a creature stood, now a red mist is there. And it's quite, oh my god, this is why I like Wraith, by the way. Oh, so fucking good. Like I said, Wraith and Shadow Knights do comparable things. Shadow Knights is better though. I ain't capping here. Or you can make arguments for it being better. The thing I don't like about Shadow Knights is its cooldown. And you'll notice I tend to prefer lower tier quintessences over higher tier quintessences because of this. Man, this is a run where I've set myself up for certain death, huh? Like, it's because if I get Curse Chest, I'm gonna have Omens and Curse Chest, and I don't have Reassembly. And also there's Swanisio, who is like the other participant in the conversation. I have to acknowledge now that Swanisio is worse than Shadow Knights. Like, I can't live off of this like copium anymore. I have to admit it. Although I am still personally a Swanisio stan, so take it for what you will. I stan Swanisio. You can't stop me. You just can't stop me. I'm also maybe foolishly getting rid of my heirloom. I'm also gonna buy Mana Cycle 3 or Manatech, not Mana Cycle. Manatech 3. There we go. So now I'm doing the run request. We're here. We made it. It's run request time. And Mage with Manatech is like very good. As you can see. See that shit? See how much of a difference it makes? It's like night and day. I would even go as far to say that Mage needs this shit. Like it's transforms the skull. It makes meteors usable, which is like a sentence that, oh my god, oh my god. I did not see where that damage was coming from. Holy shit, dude. That's why you have to be careful around Cannoneers. I'm actually going to leave her in her cage, I think. Or actually, maybe I get rid of... You know what? Fuck it. We have Manatech 3. If there's ever a case to use the meteors, it's here. So I'm going to use the meteors here. Okay, I really hate being in this minefield. Thank God the swap shield exists. Okay, Fulgent Dawn appears to have woken this guy up. Just walk away. Give him space. Give the freaking missile space to rain havoc and like mentally terrorize me. I'm playing very carefully because I still have to do the adventurer fight. With this amount of HP, I'm nervous. Maybe I shouldn't swap because building up like cells is probably pretty smart. Definitely makes sense. Okay. We're getting a lot of bone shards on this run. Lots of arachna scaling to do. I don't know what I'm going to scale first. I hate this. I hate this. Lord help me. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to rely a lot on Wraith here. Okay. No Archer. No Ninja. This is probably best case scenario. Although, still quite horrifying. There is no scenario where you're like actually happy in this fight. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I can just kill them here. He's not dead. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he is alive. Thank God it's over. That went well, all things considered. Holy mother of God. Okay. We're past it. The trauma is over for now. Alright, it's probably about time I ditch this stuff, as sad as it is to say it. This has to go. And I unironically think I want to get rid of... you know what? Fuck it, no. I'll get rid of this first. I like the max HP that was giving me, but I already have a lot of max HP. I think what I have to do here, though, is 100% I need to get rid of some of my bone shards into the healing instead of, like, scaling the stats I want to scale. So, upgrade my mage, and then I may even dump all of it into healing. We do now have our mage fully awoken, which is nice. Yeah, I'll put it all here. Better safe than sorry. And now I don't have too much reason to take money or item rooms. Because, like, my run's pretty much done in a lot of regards. I can't think of too much. Oh my God, I wasn't looking at the fucking prefix. Always look at the prefix, children. It's very important. Don't be like me. Alright, meteor time. Rain down hell onto this asshole Frieza. Just evaporate into a red mist, please. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like the freaking King swap so much. It's genuinely a good swap. Fuck right off, sir. Also, state... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna actually leave him to it for a bit. How did I not... Oh, my God, my audio is absolutely fucking losing it. I don't know if you guys heard that. He fell off, which means he missed all of that Wraith damage. Just wait for the next brawler. Always have respect for brawlers. Alright, not bad. I think that was the shop, if I'm not mistaken. It is the shop. Time to buy some heals. And also, maybe fix my pedestals. I kind of want to look in the actual shop first. And look! It's something to rival the Wraith. Boop! I'm a huge fan of Flame Dragon. I made that clear a number of times, but I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Also, this is quite nice too, actually. This is an unironic excuse to bring along Manatech 3 not on the pedestal. And I can actually change both of these pedestals now. Probably one of them will be Artifact 4. Yes, it will. And also, probably Metacycle 2. We're going to be doing enormous amounts of damage here. I don't think I'll be able to get both here, so I'm going to start with Metacycle 4. How much does this cost? $12.90? This... Actually, I think I can get both. Nice. Okay, we're getting an Artifact 4 here as well. What's this Collection Desire looking like? Oh, it's enormous stats. I have to buy it. Like, once you get that many stats from it, it's like... I'd be a fool to not buy it. But I'm probably not getting, like, Go-Getter. Even though this is definitely a Go-Getter run, it's an Ambition run at the same time. And we left Act 1 with, like, min-rolling the amount of core quartz I can get, so we're already a little behind in that regard. So I should probably take that into account. Okay, another Omen. If the Dark Tech Marvel showed up, I honestly don't know what I would do. I guess I would probably have to get rid of the... Or, I guess not take the Dark Tech Marvel, but at the same time, I really want to take it. Not letting another Cannoneer Dark Elite, oh my God, build up its fucking arsenal undeterred. Like, fuck that. I already learned my lesson the hard way. I'm kind of happy, by the way, that I'm not seeing Cursed Chests. It's cowardly of me, and I am very much a coward, but I'm kind of on the low glad. Keep it coming, man. No cursed chest for this guy. I'm all about vibes today. I'm still gonna take a cursed chest if I see it though. Like, obviously. I'm just dreading it. Alright, Chimera. Death awaits you. All I'm saying. Actually, this is a good time to use the meteors. Like, almost always, across the board, the meteors are, like, the worst, mage skill. Except, probably, against the Chimera, because she's enormous, and she, like, gets hit by all of them at once. Yeah, that's good. The real bad thing about the meteors normally is how it locks you into place, but that's not the case with Manatech. You're not, constrained like you normally are. This is not a case for this. My very, very good quintessence for what I want to do. Still no Claws of Raptor, but I don't think at this point I could take the Claws of Raptor. Pretty stuck with what I got. Not that that's a bad thing. I have a lot of really good items. Also, this is a really fucking bad Chimera chest. Pretty much, like, normally there's at least a legendary. Look at my perfect amount of Dark Quartz. You love to see it. OCD? Fuck no. I am taking this. That's like such enormous stat gain. Now I probably don't spend any more of my stuff. Also, I'm noticing, obviously this is going to happen with treasure for not being on the run anymore, but like very noticeable slowdown with the amount of bone shards I'm getting, which is not good because I had to spend those ones we got earlier on healing, which means I'm behind in the stats I want to be ahead in. Like, if you thought I was skill spammy, you have yet to see skill spam with, like, once my Arachna Shrines build up, Mage is pretty much gonna have zero downtime in between casting the skills. I don't think it's possible to cross the negative threshold of casting speed. Also, there's my curse chest. I don't think that's possible on the Mage, but it'd be funny if it was. Very much a bad thing, but it'd be funny. I can't deny the comedy. Also, we're gonna, I guess, open this first. Bring on the stats. Phaser 3. Pass. But now look at these stats, which, for the record, do pass on to the Sage. It's universal across the run. Also, what if it dupes this? This is full RNG because of a mod I'm using from Mr. Bacanudo that fixes the slime. Very happy to have that. So it's anything goes here. I'm just gonna full send, and it duped that. Actually, that's probably better than this. What would I buy on my pedestal if I get rid of this? Because I won't. I guess I'd buy a Misfortune 4? Or no, I'd have Misfortune 4, but now I have Artifact 3. Hidden Blade 4? It's such a bad, In fact, isn't it literally just worse? The first attack leaves a 1-second mark on the enemy, 5 seconds for adventurers and bosses. Damage to marked enemies increased by 30. Okay. It kind of really is just worse Misfortune 4. And Misfortune 4 is not a good inscription, in my opinion. But having 2 invisible knives is just too good. I'm obviously not going to pass on that. It's powerful. I think we're on a Giga run here, guys. Just saying. Also, I misused the Flame Deck in there, which is fine. We don't need to use it correctly. Although now I might be mistaken if I don't get Go-Getter. It can't be the right thing to do. Like, my heart says no, and my brain also says no, so... You know, oh my god! Okay, this is getting a little out of control. Okay, we are on a Giga run, but we're also on a terrifying run. This is some scary shit, but god damn is it powerful. This is just worse than what we have, so pass on that. Huh? Why are you so confused, huh? Can't I just be a good dude for once? Like, non-selfish little bone? Okay. How many omens have we seen on this run? How many times have I seen the symbol of death? Which is a good omen for this build, but you know me. I'm definitely not going Omen 2 with all these debuffs I got. Pass. Just pass. Just straight up pass. It's looking like Hidden Blade 4. Let's see if I can buy something in here, though. Like, maybe the ring shows up. Multidimensional Prism's pretty cool as well, although... Actually, I mean, it's pretty good. Get rid of this? But then I don't have Misfortune anymore? Also, I don't have Mana Tech 3. Maybe I don't need Mutant? I have 3 Purple Flurp, so maybe I don't need Mutant. But I also don't need... You know, yeah, it ain't worth getting rid of it for that. I'm just going to buy Hidden Blade 4. God, Hidden Blade 4 on the pedestal? What does this world come to? What have I done? That is not a thing I normally do. Alright. Here we go. Now that's proper Flame Dragon. Another good use case for the Meteor move. Because that guy's such a big enemy. Continue to give me these Bone Shards. If this is like a good amount of Bone Shards in here, I think I'll be like back on track. Currently, I would say I'm a little behind. But not too far behind, I would say. Like, I can still max scale this run. Or no, not max scale the run. I can still build up my skill cooldown and attack speed, Arachna Shrine. Then we'll talk the stats, Arachna Shrine. That's a good amount of Bone Shards. Nat Legendary obviously would have been the best outcome, but you know what? That works too. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, I wish I had Wraith, actually, for this. Okay, we already sent him into this. No one ever said this run was going to struggle with the damage, though. Okay, he's going into his ult? Oh, he didn't even get to ult. Okay, you know what? That's a good sign. Whenever you insta-kill the thief, you know something's going right. Is this max scale? I don't think so. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Ooh. Okay. All right. I see you. Now I'll take some extra damage, please. And continue to take skull rooms. All right. Please help me, Flame Dragon. Thank you. You just instantly melt him, please? Close enough. I just didn't want to have to deal with it, because, like, those guys suck. What a beautiful skull run, man. I didn't think I'd be on a run this good when I started recording today, but you know what? Sometimes that just happens. I feel like I end up saying that a lot. Where it's like, you know, when I booted up Skul, I did not expect to be on a run this fucking intense, but I'm here now, and I couldn't be happier. Oh, please. And when I say intense, this run's intense. One wrong move and I'm dead. Heavy crossbow, isn't that, like, kind of decent? Wait. Yeah, because the skill casting speed makes it even better. I'm going to hold on to this. Yeah, normally this is kind of like a wacky, not very good ability, but like here it's actually kind of solid. I'm getting so lucky. Oh, plate armor. The vibe killer. Vibe assassin plate armor shows up to the run. Of course. Insta-death. It even almost killed the guy behind him. God, this is just beautiful. Can I have the meat cleaver skill, please? Just give me everything I could ever want. Like, come on, man. You've already given me this much. Another Nat Legendary would have been nice, but hey, you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to even touch this shop. I'll just keep going, save our money. Meteor time. Oh, he jumped right out the way, dude. Pro strats. Insta-death. I'm glad I saw the potential of a heavy crossbow. Normally, I ignore this skill because I don't think it's very good. But, like, goddamn, it slaps here. Oh my god. Insta-death to the ice crossbow, too. Like, just a cloud of red mist is all that remains. We have almost 1k in both departments. I don't even need the halfling. This is a little ridiculous. Definitely not going to take that. Alright, that's it in terms of bone shards. I get to max scale my my damage shrine too, actually. Wow, we ended up with an enormous high roll on this run, just across the board. Ambition, Cryptic Collectible. Idol of Insanity, I should say. 3 purple flurps. 3 purple flurps! That's so much. Oh, come on, man. I haven't even really talked about the double invisible knife, which is, like, enormously powerful. God, Jesus. Let's see if we can stop it from summoning the orbs. I have to time this very well. Oh, I got her! I was about to say I failed, but, like, somehow that hit her. I actually don't know how that hit her. I'll take it, though. I'm not using my awaken mode. I should use that. Like, my notorious inability to use down attacks continues forever. Just death. Death raining from above. What could she do? She was doomed from the start. That's a tempting offer. This isn't so much tempting. I'm pretty happy with all of my, like, I'm happy with this. I don't need Relic 3. And I honestly really don't even need this. Like, what would I get rid of for this? The answer is nothing, so we break it. Also, I saw Shadow Knights there, but I'm passing on Shadow Knights. I love Flame Dragon. None of this is... Wait, this might send me into the negative threshold, if I'm being honest. I'm just going to keep my ambition where it is. We're going to be into 1k on both stats, I think. And also, for the record, there is still a chance I see a cursed chest on the way out. Like, I'm just saying. I don't even think it's that low of a chance. I kind of tend to find a cursed chest in Act 5. Near full. Near full. -3. So I'm only missing 45 bone shards. God, this run's gorgeous. Wait, let's see. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125 from this. Maybe I should have sold the collection desire. I don't know. I don't know how to do the math on freaking ambition. Even though it's simple math. It's actually really simple math. I'm just an idiot. You guys can do it for me if you'd like, and then scream in the comments about how I missed like 30 damage percent. Feel free. Pass on all this. I'll just take the max HP. Look, it's the Talaria of Mercury. There he is. That's 356 max HP, which is pretty good. And also, here's my kit. It's fucking insane. Like, it just is. It's ridiculous. This is a kit to end all kits. This is one of the highest high rolls I've had in a very long time. every single one, every single one of those arrows is one-shotting the statues, and then like the arrow behind it continues forward. Those are not piercing arrows. I just want to make that clear. Also, I'll take that. I'll gladly take this. This is going to hit hard with Invisible Knife. Let's see it in action here. It's not going to even show what it does in this, because like they all die in one shot. Like, they don't stand a chance. So no extra curse chest, but 3 is like a pretty, I would even say slightly, I don't know, it depends on how early you find your king. I would say my average is 2 to 3 curse chests. So this is like average, if not slightly above average. I don't know what the actual average is. If you get 4 curse chests, you're on a high roll. I would say this is still a high roll though. Let's see how much damage this bloody sword does to this guy. Good amount. Also, just respect him a little bit. The ittiest bittiest bit of respect. A little bit of deference to old pops here, but not a lot. Not a lot. Alright, sir. Prepare to face your nightmare. Your maker, one could say. You're dead. You're dead, dude. Dead, dead, dead. Get over here. I don't think I've... Oh, Bone fucked me there. Casual instance of Bone hurting you more than helping you. The classic Bone dilemma. Doing this segment with King is like hard because his dash has gravity on it. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. No! Use it while I still can! Die, 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 die! Death. Beautiful. Just beautiful, man. God, what a run. Holy mother of God. How much stats am I getting from these meteors? If I'm not mistaken, the meteors increase your magic attack. 5% for 10 seconds when hitting an enemy stacks up to 50. Oh, that's not that much, I guess. Whatever. Still good, though. I'll still take the damage gain. GG's. How do I do this windscreen? We could do like a power stance from the king, I suppose. Okay, I have Bone on. Oh, I guess I don't have Bone on. Okay, we'll do it now. That looks sick, just from like the glance. Dude! That's so cool! He's like going Super Saiyan, dude. Holy shit, look at his like fist. He's like pumping. He's got the glow around him. What if I was even planning on that, actually? That's like better than I was even hoping it would be. G freaking G's, man. God, dude. Holy shit. What a freaking run, man. Cryptic Collectible. Perfect examination of the Cryptic Collectible, honestly. Idol of Insanity, I should say. Like, very, very cool. Very interesting. I don't know, man. Definitely, Bach should be proud of this item. It's so cool. And, frankly, his art on this item is very good as well. Like, I think Bakunudo very quickly grasped the fundamentals of sprite making, and like some of his sprites are some of the best sprites in the mods. So shouts to Buck for that. Man, just like so much fun. I love this mod, man. I said this in a comment because Beals did a showcasing, so also shout out to Beals. Thank you for showing off our hard work. I don't think he'll see this though, but I saw a comment on there. Wait, what was it? I forget what I was saying. Oh my god, my brain isn't working. I was talking about the mod. I don't remember what I was saying. Okay, whatever. Just move on from that. I'm sorry. My brain is just stupid today, I guess. But all in all, just to talk about the run we were just on, like that's like the mod in. Oh yeah, I was talking about okay, I remember now. I saw a comment, or I wrote a comment. That's why I confused myself. I like swapped what I was saying. I wrote a comment about how I think this mod, and I'm not saying it's better than dev content. It's not. However, it makes me more excited than an official patch for Skul because this is the first big stride in Skul modding. Like this is the first big step. And it kind of signals longevity for the game as long as we have Bakunudo, I guess, which we need Bak. Please, Bak, stay in the Skul community. Like something like this, even after the devs have moved on from Skul the Hero Slayer, can keep new stuff coming. Also, frankly, Bak needs help. So, like, if you're a talented programmer, get in contact with Bakunudo, and if you think you can, really, honestly, you don't even have to help Bak. Make your own stuff if you'd like. Like, for one, the mod is open source, so you can already create your own items. But also, if you have a cool idea and you have the coding chops to do it, put it into reality like Bakunudo did it. He told me about the item mod a long time ago. And back then, he had help on the item mod, and then the person who was helping him left, and he still did it. He still put in the hard work to do this. So, like, I don't know. Like, if you have an idea for Skul and you'd like to put it into the game, do it. Like, do it, man. I have some cool ideas which are enormously difficult. Like, this would be like the most insane mod ever, and I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, if ever. But like a chaos mod for Skul the Hero Slayer would be very cool. That's a thing that would like add longevity to the game. A lot of games have chaos mods. A randomizer would be cool, although that's like, we're getting into territory that is like, Bakunudo has told me how difficult something like this would be back when I first pitched it to him. Apparently, it's not even possible right now. I don't think you would have. Maybe someone out there can make it possible, though. I'm just saying. Stuff like that would make Skul the Hero Slayer a juggernaut, which it already is, but like a juggernaut as a community game, which it kind of is. Like the Skul community is very niche. It's very tight. Like it's no Gungeon, it's no Isaac, it's no Risk of Rain, but it could be because the fundamentals are there. The game is fun. The game is rewarding to play. It's rewarding to get good at, but the modding scene is just getting started. So it's stuff like that, you know. If you're talented and you have an idea, especially for the for custom items, because like I said, the framework is there. It's all in the game, or it's all public domain. It's all open source. Bakunudo released it for everyone to use. Make your own items, and I will play them if they're good. My preference is like for like as accurate as possible in terms of art style for like what's in the game. Not saying that our items are perfect, and there's a few things I'm going to change. Like I'm going to make them Talaria of Mercury a little bigger because it's kind of small. But we tried our best, and you know, stuff like this especially came out very nice. But all I'm saying is, if you have the chops to do it, do it. Just do it. That's pretty much all I have to say, though. You know, the run speaks for itself. It was an enormous amount of fun, and it's something you can only do with the mods. So go download the custom items mod if you're on PC and enjoy it, because it's a lot of fun. And yeah, man, that's all I got. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.